For those of you guys that watch my channel and want to be lazy and make a lot of money in real estate wholesaling, and basically like just sit in the office with your phone and just message people and make tens of thousands of dollars wholesaling houses, then this is the video for you. Hey, what is going on, everyone? Devin Knupp here with another video providing massive value and lit content every day. And so, if you're new to the channel, you haven't already, join the fam, join the gang by hitting the nice looking subscribe button down below. Also, a little bell pops up, click it, and I'll be sure to send you a box, like a lifetime's worth of supply of popsicles. And so those popsicles, whenever we ship them out, they take about 12 weeks to ship out, to get to your door and everything. And so we don't put any ice packs on them and everything, so they just come in basically like a popsicle sticks and just a bag of liquid essentially. But we're getting those popsicle sticks out to you guys, so make sure you click that notification bell down below. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys or tell you guys basically a way that you can make tens of thousands of dollars wholesaling houses and be a lazy bum couch potato and do what all the kids are doing, just sitting at home being on their phone or computer and look like you're playing video games all day. And you can also like maybe in the background playing some like World of Warcraft or what other video games everybody's playing these days. I heard Fortnite's pretty popular in the younger generations, but yeah, anyways, so how to do it, like this is super simple, super easy, and I've personally seen other people make money in this route, in this method, and the only reason I don't do it is just because I really haven't had the time to do it. So it's super simple, super easy. What it really involves is just building up a cash buyers list. And if you think that cash buyers are hard to buy, hard to get, hard to come across, then I don't think this business is right for you, as they come a dime a dozen. I did like a live call the other day, or a live YouTube video where I was just jumping on the phones, and the first time I even like tried to call someone that was like had buyers and whatnot, I was instantly within, what was it, like a 4-minute phone call, 5-minute phone call, I was able to get a guy with a ton of cash buyers that was able to help me out. He was a realtor and had a bunch of buyers. And so it's super simple how to get them. Super easy. So if you're having problems with that, then it's like I said, I don't think it should be a thing. But I think in the next couple of days, maybe I'll make a video on how I'm able to get like hundreds of cash buyers within a few hours, and that are actually like in your area, whatever market area that you're trying to find buyers for. And essentially I'll break it down. It's super simple. It just involves like using your phone. That's it. So if I can't help you, then I don't know what can. But essentially it's super easy, unless you want to spend thousands of dollars buying all these like fake lists of buyers that aren't actually active and whatnot. And there's also the opportunity of going out and talking to people. Crazy, right? So how do you make this money is essentially build up this huge cash buyers list. And when I say huge, probably like a nationwide cash buyer. So you're going to want buyers every state. And what you're going to do is you're going to build this cash buyers list, have like a huge email list. You'll probably want to sort it out, maybe Excel spreadsheet, and just have this spreadsheet of all these different cash buyers in all these different areas. And actually, like, this is a little bit of a tangent, but you could even just sell this cash buyers list if you really want to and make some money that way. But I don't know, you can take it as you want to and essentially go from there. But the other route is, like, I personally see about like 5 deals a day. Like, if people send them to me or different groups, like if I really wanted to go out there and look for deals that other real estate wholesalers already have under contract, then I could literally just go out there and find 50 in the matter of like an hour. It's not that hard. And so what you're gonna want to do is, there's a lot of like newbie wholesalers out there, and they get these deals under contract and they're having trouble finding a buyer. And so now a vast majority of these, I will be honest, they're not really high quality leads or anything, or deals or anything like that they have under contract. What I mean by that, the numbers just don't work out, and so they need to like cancel it and renegotiate it, or they just need to get better at that side of things. But there's a good amount of them that are actually quality deals. They just don't have the network available to find these deals. And so I don't know if you know what a joint venture deal is, and if you haven't, then and if you've been in the game for about 4 months, then obviously you haven't been looking in the right rabbit holes as far as knowledge goes inside of this business. But essentially, what a JV deal is, a joint venture, is basically you find someone with the seller, and then either you're like working with as the buyer side of things, you bring in the buyer, or the other side of things is like you're the seller side and you find someone that has a buyer that brings it to the table. Usually, you split this like a 50-50 route, so you make 50, the other person makes 50, or 60-40, however you negotiate it. It really depends on how good you are at what you do and how well you can sell yourself and figure this deal out and everything. And so what you do with this huge cash buyers list, you just find all these wholesalers that are having trouble trying to sell these deals to a cash buyer, finding a buyer for them, and you just link them together essentially. So you just sign a JV deal, a JV contract with the wholesaler that already has a deal under contract, and then you just bring in the buyer side of things and then make a quick and easy 50% on the deal. And so a lot of these people that I know that are currently doing this method, they usually don't do it unless they're making, first of all, the deal's at least like $10,000 or more, and they're making at least 50%. And so, as you can see, if you work with those numbers, then that's an easy $5,000, and all you had to do was just text some people or send out an email or whatever it may be. And so what you're going to do, as soon as you get this deal under contract, that's already, you got the JV contract all signed and everything, and you got the deal, the address, and you got the pictures and everything that you need to know about the property, what you're going to do is you're going to create an email campaign essentially going out to this list of people that are in that specific area that you are targeting for the cash buyers. And so let's say you got a deal in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know, super random. But what you do is you find that deal and you just send it out to your list of cash buyers. And so with this huge cash buyers list, you have a lot of leverage and you can just send out these deals immediately. Now, this doesn't work if you only have like a few buyers in each area. You need to have at least like 100 in whatever area that you're trying to find a buyer for. And so you're going to need a massive cash buyers list. And so don't worry, if it's just one of those things that you work towards every day, and essentially you can build up this cash buyers list. Now you can kind of see why I don't have the time to do this, but like I am building up my own cash buyers list personally in my own area. But it wouldn't be that hard essentially to build up this cash buyers list in all these different areas. And now how can you build these different buyers in all these different areas? Obviously, you don't want to just be flying out to every single location, networking with everybody, and then flying to the next city, next town, everything. That'd be ridiculous. It's just as simple as just using Facebook and other platforms like Bigger Pockets, creating like a lead magnet. And essentially what a lead magnet is you just get their email for giving them something. So you can give all these buyers, just be like, hey, we'll put you on the list. Just put your email on here, the message all these different buyers and all these different Facebook groups. As about every county has their own like investors group. And what you can do is just post that lead magnet inside of all these different groups. And from there, you'll just build up your cash buyers list like it's nothing. And you'll have all of these buyers willing to buy properties. Now, the reason why you want a big list and not just a few buyers is because there's a lot of buyers that, I don't know if you've been in the game long enough to notice, but essentially a lot of them are super flaky. And so they're just like, oh yeah, we buy a deal, but maybe they buy one deal every like 5 years or something ridiculous like that. And so obviously the chances of finding them a deal at the right time are pretty slim. So now if you have hundreds of these types of people, the chances are a lot higher. And so if it's a good deal, and even if you maybe even post a deal on Craigslist inside of that area and just market the crap out of it, post that deal in the Facebook group, send it out to your email list, you're going to be able to find a buyer pretty easy as long as it's a good deal. That's the catch on this. And so what it's going to allow you to do is kind of see the seller side, try like getting the deals under contract, but you don't actually have to go out there and put in the hard work of getting the deal under contract. That work's already done. And then what you do is you just, like I said, you just find the buyer and you're making an easy $5,000 just for this one deal. Now imagine if you're doing like 10 of these deals a month, that's crazy. And let's say like you're only making $5,000 on each deal, that's essentially $50,000 a month. And that's like, what is that, like a little bit over $500,000. And so if you're not seeing what I'm throwing at you with this and the value and the possibilities there are inside of this business, I think you should leverage this and take advantage of it. And so I see a few people doing this strategy. There's not that many people doing it, but the ones that are doing it the right way are making a killing. There's even some that just like find a ton of buyers and in just one little area, like in like the Phoenix area, and they build up like huge cash buyers list of tens of thousands of buyers in that one area, and essentially they know what they want inside that area, and then they just send out the deal and they're just working on the buyer side, and they're making tons and tons of money with all these newbie wholesalers or these wholesalers that just can't find a buyer for certain deals. And so it's mainly like these newer wholesalers that you're working with, but there's a lot of money to be made. And so there may be some people a little bit upset with me making this video just because this is a strategy that isn't like, I don't see that many people doing. And so if you really want to take advantage of it and make a lot of money doing it, feel free to go for it. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of ways to make money, especially because you don't have to get good at the marketing side of things as far as finding sellers, which is like the hardest part, finding sellers. So just leverage that, the easy side, and then you can be working the 4-hour work week by Tim Ferriss or whatever you want to call it. Whatever type of lifestyle that you want. You want to be living in, you want to go travel the world while you're doing this business. Awesome. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection or connection to the internet and basically like a cell phone or a computer, and just building up this list. As simple as that. You can be anywhere that you want. So it's a super like mobile way of doing this. And as long as you can talk to people, you're set. You're making lots of money. So I would jump on this opportunity if you're really serious about it, and you're just having trouble finding a motivated seller. Is kind of like one of those tactics that's 100% for free. You don't have to spend any money whatsoever to do it this route. You don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars in marketing and then just finding out that you just can't find any sellers whatsoever, or making these margins, that like making the money on these deals that you had to put so much work into. Now, obviously, once you got the system figured out as far as wholesaling goes, you can find these leads and whatnot and spend like a couple hours on each lead making $10,000. But for majority of people, they're having a hard time, like I said, finding these deals. And so this is a good intro into the business. And so just build up huge cash buyers list and you'll be good. Or even just find like a network of different wholesalers and whatnot. If you just go in different Facebook groups and just network with everybody, you'll be able to find deals and find buyers super easy for these deals. And so I can't claim this is going to be the easiest method or whatever to make money in real estate, but it's a huge opportunity. And like I said, if you really want to take advantage of it and want to make money very quickly from the comfort of your own home, being a couch potato, like I was talking about in the intro, just go for it and leverage this activity. And so anyways, that's all I got for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. And so if you guys like today's video, make sure you join the fam, join the gang by hitting the nice looking subscribe button down below. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so I can send you your popsicles. Like I said, they take about 12 weeks to get there when we ship them out, and they're usually melted by the time they get there. But essentially, at the end of the day, we'll be able to get them to you, and you'll get a bunch of popsicle juice. So I don't know if you like that or whatnot. But anyways, smash the like button also if you guys like today's video. And like always, I am uploading every day. So I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.